kinds of empanada crust. Today, I'm going to show you the old-fashioned style, where it's simple and easy to make. This one will not require a lot of folding. There will be no flaky crust, but I can assure you it's very good. So let's start. Here are the ingredients. For the crust, 1/2 cup water, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons sugar, 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup oil. For the filling, 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, 2 teaspoons chopped garlic, 1/2 cup chopped onions, 1/4 kilo ground pork, 1/2 teaspoon salt or to taste, 1/4 teaspoon vetsin, optional, 1/4 teaspoon white or black pepper, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1/4 cup raisins, 1/4 cup cheese, 1/2 cup potatoes, 1/2 cup carrots. You can add more if you like. 1/2 cup guisantes or green peas. For the crust, I have here water. You dissolve the sugar and the salt in the water. It's alright to partially dissolve it. If you don't dissolve it completely, it's okay. And then you have the oil. You can add butter, you can add margarine. However, with the butter, it will be a little bit more difficult to handle. With the margarine, it will burn quickly when you fry it. Alright? I think I have almost dissolved this completely. Alright, let me add the flour. Right. You just mix this together until it forms a dough. Right, just press it until it sticks together and that's it. Right, this is good. So we let this rest for 30 minutes. Let me see. 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, so that it will relax. The dough will relax. It's easier to roll out. And then in the meantime, let's cook the filling. Let's make the filling. You heat the pan. I have here oil. Then we have garlic. We have onions. You can make this with chicken. Today I have pork. Actually, in this tutorial, what's important is the crust. As I said, this is the old-fashioned crust, empanada crust, so it's not very difficult to make. This is good for a beginner, a starter empanada recipe. Later on, I'll show you a tutorial on how to make the flaky empanada. For now, we will make the old-fashioned way. Then I have ground pork, as always. I don't add the seasoning until the meat changes color, because sometimes there's a certain smell or odor from the meat which you don't want, so you allow it to saute in the oil first before you add in the seasoning. Alright? Not necessarily cook when it changes color. Like this one, you see, it's not very raw anymore. So I'm going to add in raisins, and then I have salt, vetsin, pepper, and sugar. Alright, I added the raisins early on so that it will hydrate and will become softer, because I did not soak the raisins. You can soak the raisins if you like. When the meat is cooked, then we add in carrots, potatoes, and guisantes. Personally, when I make empanada, I don't put guisantes because it's not one of my favorites, but they always say empanada is not empanada without the guisantes. And the amount of the carrots and potatoes is variable. You can add more, you can add less. It's actually a filler. This recipe will only make about 14 to 15 empanadas, so we don't really need a lot. Alright? What I did is I pre-boiled the carrots. I pre-boiled the potatoes to make sure that they're well cooked. I will not add all of this because this is 1 cup each. We need only half a cup each. Alright? I will save the rest for another recipe. And then we have guisantes. This is 1 small can. If you have, instead of guisantes, you can put sweet corn if you like. Alright. Now this is done. Okay, we'll shut it off. This is already cooked. I will add the cheese later because I don't want the cheese to melt. This is still warm. Alright. I have many recipes to share with you. If you're interested, please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can be alerted when a new video is uploaded. The dough has rested for about 20 minutes now. I'll divide this into 30 to 35 gram portions. Alright? About 30. Yeah, okay. 30 grams. Then you form them into balls. And then after that, we will roll them out. Alright? I'll continue with the rest. We have portioned them into 30 grams. So we were able to make 18 pieces. Now, let's going to fill this. So, I need to roll this out into a circle. It's okay if it's not perfectly round. It's not easy to make a perfectly round circle. Alright. By the way, water is variable. Remember earlier I added a little bit more water. Sometimes the flour is very dry. So here, and then I put water on one side, and then I put the filling. Alright. And then we close this. And then I use a pizza cutter. To make it a semicircle like this. Alright. I'll show you how to flute this. There are 2 ways to flute this. You can flute this holding the dough on your hand, or you can put it on the table. I'll do both. See? It has dried up a little bit, so I put some water on my hand. See? Press. And as you turn, you will see it will form a spiral shape. Press again, and then again, and again, and again, again. Okay, so it looks like that. I'll show you one which I made earlier. Okay. Another way is to put it on the table. If you hold it in your hand, you start here. If you put it on the table, you start on the opposite side. So press down. Most students find this easier. Press down, and then your finger is a little bit slant. See? Press, press, see? Okay, let's make another one. The dough is a little bit dry with the air conditioning. So, we'll try to see. Water, you can do it there or there, whatever is easy for you. Okay. Then you fold it over. rest to seal. Whatever extra, you take them out. So like this. And then I use this to take out the excess. If you don't have a pizza cutter, you can just use a what you call this? You can use a knife. Here, press down. Remember, it should be like that. See? Your hand should be here, not here. Your finger, should be here, not here. So see. Press down, press down, press down, press down, press down. Usually, if you use used oil like this one, oil that I have used previously, you will notice that it has a lot of bubbles. But anyway, it will clear up as soon as it starts to cook. Okay? It's just difficult to see in the beginning. And I use a cooking chopstick to stir it. This empanada dough is very simple, very easy to make, even if it does not have that flaky crust. It is still very good. This is the first empanada recipe that I learned to make. And once in a while, I'll still do this because it's simple and it's delicious. The crust is crispy. All that is missing is just the flakes. Otherwise, it's about the same. All that is missing is the flakes. That's why I call this the old-fashioned, because the old-fashioned empanadas did not have the flakes. Alright, this is done. I'll take it out. See? It's nice and crisp. When you drain the empanada, it's like when you make lumpia. It should always be standing up and not down, because if you do this, the oil will drain here. If you do that, the oil will drain here, so this portion is soggy. See, it's very nice, it's crispy. And as I said, it's easy to make.